Guys, 20th July. We're about, did you see the weight? We're about 300 to 400 odd grams. I'm 93.5 or 6. So the weight loss is definitely coming in, but I definitely also know it's going to stop soon, because that's what happens, when you start training. There is this water weight that we lose, and after about a point, boom, it's saturated. That will happen, and I'm prepared for that, guys. So that's why we have to make it. That's why it's an 8 weeks plan. If the way we are losing weight, it will be over in 10 days, 12 days, 15 days tops, but it's not, because the weight will stop. Anyways, it's that part of the week where we have to train our chest. One of my favorite body parts. I'm sure it's yours too. So before that, we really have to eat. And again, the breakfast of champions here that I'm going to be having, it's again my oats, backing it up with these baby Tarun Gill whey protein. So guys, some of you have been asking me that how's the taste of whey protein and the mixability, guys. So I don't know, so it's very personal. Some people like the taste, some people like their protein shake to be bland, some people like to be really tasty. But guys, remember, protein shake is not a chocolate shake. If it's bland, which means it has more nutrient value, it has more protein value, and this is exactly what I've done too. If you feel it's a little short on taste, what you can do is you can add some more sweetness, you can make it more sweeter. But if it's already sweet and you don't like sweet stuff, then hey, guess what, there's nothing much you can do. That's why if you have coffee, it's always a good idea to give you coffee on the side, not put coffee in that coffee, right? So yeah, this is something that I shared with you. Now I'm just going to mix my oats and get ready for my chest workout. Hey, guess what? I may just add another meal before our chest workout, because I really want that insane pump today. So I'll see you on the other side. Guys, we got a chest workout plan. Plus, we've already taken one meal, which is oats and protein shake, whey protein. I've kind of mixed it up. We're going to have another serving before we hit the workout, because if you remember, yesterday we did like an empty stomach fasted cardio. So now it's time for us to shake things a bit. Again, my recipe for this, the drill. Again, I'm just going to repeat it for people who've missed out the first one. Just 1 scoop of this. What you can also do is, if you see my oats right now, they are a little too thick. If you like it, I like it smooth. So if you just add some water, it becomes really, really light for me to eat. We'll be working out in probably another 45 minutes. It's always important to give that 45-minute window for it to digest it, so that you're not bloated when you're working out. At the same time, you have sustained energy, guys. So I'll probably see you in the gym in some time. So guys, just about to hit the gym. I got some stuff what I do, so I thought I should share it with you. So what I do is, the way I prepare for my gym is I take my 1 scoop of Tarun Gill whey protein. Guys, I'm not promoting this, it's just that I want to share something with you what I take as my protein. So I'll probably take 1.5 scoop of it. Or let me just remove this. So I got scoop 1 and about 1/2. So 1.5 scoop, guys, and protein is done. Because also what is important, guys, is when you train, you don't want any muscle loss. Let me just close that for you. And then we get into the whole BCAA. So now for BCAAs, what I do is I take Muscle Pharma. I think it tastes good. It doesn't have caffeine in it. It's pretty good. But I will be launching my own very shortly, because this is freaking expensive, man. $2,000. I can't afford this. I don't think you should also get this. It's too bloody expensive. So I take about 2 scoops, and I put some water in it. I usually take water when I reach there, because I want chilled water. It just affects. I don't like the taste of it. BCAAs, if it's not cold, I don't like the taste of it. You let me know how you like it. So warm is like drinking chai, coffee. I don't want that tea, coffee for my international friends out there. So guys, we're all sorted. We got BCAAs for my intra workout, and I got my 1.5 scoop of Tarun Gill whey protein, which is about right now about 32-33 grams odd of pure protein, and we're all set to hit the gym. So let's go. So guys, on my way to the gym right now. So this is actually the time when I get into the groove, into the mood, that what body part do I have to train, how do I have to train. Just kind of, this is my time, rather than me going there and setting myself up for a shock that, hey, I forgot what I have to do. So there's a lot of thinking going on in my head, because we have to hit our chest workout. So I'm just thinking what all exercise am I going to start with. Just there now, guys. So I usually going to start my workout with an isolate movement. So I'm telling the trainer, watch for my left shoulder, because that's an injured shoulder, and I want to ensure that my range of motion is correct. So it's always a good idea to tell that trainer, anybody who's close to you guys or in the gym, so that you don't make a mistake. And it's anyways, it's always a good idea to learn from others who can correct you if you're going wrong. So because I don't want to protect my left shoulder, so I'm starting with my cable cross movements, again starting with light weights, and just ensuring that I'm getting the correct range of motion. If you see, my left was going a little awry, and the trainer coming to the action and he's correcting me, and boom, and I'm good to go. So this is, you got to do these exercises, this one for about 4 sets of this, and ensure that your weight goes up. Probably next one is the next variation to the cable cross. You have to get the bar a little down so that you hit your center part of your chest, for that line, because usually you forget you only do the incline movement, not the center one. So with bar coming down, it hits the center part of your chest. So you do 4 sets of this, again 8 to 12 repetitions. So the idea again is bringing variation with cable cross, guys. Third exercise is, again, I'm going to get this bar all the way down, and with this you also have to ensure that you're working on your decline. This is a little tough exercise, guys, but you have to get the hang of it. Again, you won't be able to lift what you lift with your regular cable cross. This is a little tough, but you will get used to it. So the second exercise, actually the fourth exercise, because we've completed 3, is your incline press. Now this is very, very effective, guys. For my incline, I usually start with lighter weights, and once I get that pump on my upper pec incline, I move the weight up. So this is one of those movements that I want to go fully deep, and you also have to go fully deep, guys, at times, because I'm not doing partials anymore. So this is like I always have 2 people help me with the weight, because I don't want to make that mistake of ego lifting and injuring myself all over again. So I help these guys lift me, give me the weights, and I can take it from there. So I'm lifting it. This gets a little difficult at times, but that's why you always see there's a guy at the back. I always tell that just watch me, but don't spot me, just watch me. So guys, if you have somebody in the gym, I'm sure your trainer, helper, whosoever, who can keep a close eye on you when you're trying to lift a little heavy. So this is exactly what I'm doing, guys, here. Again, we're done with incline now. Moving to flat bench press. Now obviously, if you've done heavy incline, you may not be able to do heavy bench, so you have to pick up your days when you want to do first bench for a heavy and then lighter incline. So I've already done heavy incline. I'm going to do a little lighter on my flat bench. So again, 8 to 12 repetitions of this, 4 sets of that, full range of motion, exactly how you actually want it. We've done actually more than 4 exercises if you ask me for the chest. The last exercise, which I typically finish off my chest workout, is the incline machine one, because you haven't used any machine other than our cable cross. So this is a very different variation. It's a close grip incline press with the machine. It just kind of it just burns your chest. So I usually finish my workout with this, about 2 to 3 sets of this, little faster movement, so that the rush of blood reaches my chest. Now the second body part that I usually do with my chest is my traps, because traps is something, it's always an area which usually gets overlooked, because we focus more on our shoulders. So we do like 8 sets of shrugs here, guys. Very important. It's treated as a different body part, like the way we treated calves. Similarly, shrugs also, you got to do 8 sets of this guy. Again, ensure that your weight is going slowly, steadily up. Remember, this is also an injury prone exercise. You have to go very, very, very slow with it. Don't try to enjoy yourself, don't try to be a hero. Now it's time that your workout is over, finishing it up with a protein shake. Hey guys, just got done with my workout. Now, I want to take a minute here and talk to all of you. For a simple fact, if you're a college student, you're a working professional, I can tell you tons and tons of exercises. If you've been following my blog, if you follow my vlog, everything is going on fine, right? But there's still one problem that remains, that I can't be there and tell you what to eat and how to cook food. So guess what, guys? I think I've managed to fix that problem too. I'm happy to introduce these meal plan, guys. Now these meal plans are awesome. If you remember, there are a lot of people in the US do it, there are a lot of people in Europe they do it, wherein all you have to do is just order a meal, which is a healthy meal. Now, like for example, this is my post-workout meal. Now what am I having here? About 250 odd grams of chicken breast without salt, about 100 grams of boiled steamed rice, and about some about 70-80 grams of veggies, which includes your broccoli, asparagus and spinach. This is a healthy meal, guys. Now all you have to do is don't worry about it anymore. Now what I've done is I've managed to crack a meal plan for all of you. This offering is only available in South Delhi and then in Gurgaon. So for all my people based out of these cities, they have to wait for a little while before we expand our kitchen. So what am I offering here via this, guy? This is very, very simple. First, let me just give you a taste of it, how it looks. This is a grilled chicken without any salt, just grilled. I know the challenges, guys, because chicken the way you would want it, it would never happen. This has the right amount of for everything. From there is no salt, everything is cooked in herbs and black pepper, so you don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to ask me, Tarun, how do I cook it, what are the recipe and stuff. What I've introduced is a whole day plan, which means you can order 4 meals, and those 4 meals will cost you somewhere between 1,000 rupees, which includes 4 meals, which includes your chicken, your fish. All those 4 meals are will be there for you at your doorstep. Very self-explanatory, right? Plus you can also get 1 day meal, which means 1 meal for that matter, and that meal could be anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share a number which you can call up and order these. Let's just say Tarun Gill menu. I've linked up with the kitchen here, guys, because the guy's kitchen is also a good friend of mine. We try to help as many people as I can. My thing is very simple, guys. We've introduced whey protein at a very cost-effective price. Now I want to introduce something which also relates to your meal, which is also going to be very, very important. Meal plays a very important role, guys. Plus training, you're anyways following me. So you can try it out. Probably the first ones, I'm happy to. I've told the guy who manages kitchen for me. I've told these guys that when they say Tarun Gill menu, they should get about 30-40% off immediately. I want you to try it out. I want you to see the difference. So 1 meal will cost you somewhere between 350 rupees, which includes your 250 grams of chicken, 100 grams of rice, and about 100 grams of veggies. It's even cheaper than Subway, guys. Plus your whole day menu obviously is going to be 1,000 rupees. Remember, if you want to order this, you have to order it 1 day in advance. If you want to order it for 12 o'clock tomorrow, if you want this thing to be delivered, you want to do it probably before that, so that they prepare it for you and they send it to you wherever. It could be in your college, it could be in your office, wherever, guys. It's just about convenience. All you have to do is just cook it. It's already cooked. You just have to heat it up in your micro, and boom, it's ready to go, like the way what I'm doing here, guys. After that meal, guys, just went for a coffee. I just felt like having a good strong black coffee. That's like works like a stimulant for me. Also, it's always a good thermogenic. I love it, actually. I don't add milk to it, but I also add a little bit of sugar free, and you are pretty sorted. I typically prefer a barista because that's my kind of coffee, and sometimes I even try Starbucks or Cafe Coffee Day, but my standard favorite coffee always remains barista's black coffee, and I enjoy. And then once I was done with the coffee, I also wanted to have my last meal of the day, so we went to the kitchen, where we have a meal set up, and had the same meal: chicken, rice, and my veggies. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Do drop a comment and let me know how you like it. So I'll see you soon.